It's Friday, and I'm ready for this week to be over already. God dang it. We gotta finish this up. We gotta kill Dracula. We gotta set everything straight so we can have our minds completely empty for this weekend.
Yep.
Hi, folks. This is Mascot Friday, our show where we rank all the classic platformers and tell you that they're big pieces of shit. Except for this one. I think people may like this one.
This one is great. This one is wonderful.
Tonight we're gonna finish up Soten Symphony of the Night, as they call it, and then we're going to rank it on our Big Master list. So get ready with your Angel Bubsies, your Devil Bubsies, and hope you're ready for that.
Chad, you know what? I'm not even going to ask why you're all talking about Howie Mandel.
He always comes back. He's cursed us. He directly told us in one of his video sequences in the last game we played of his that he said, "I curse you," directly.
He did, and he has.
And he's loomed over us ever since.
Maybe he is the real Dracula. Alright, real quick, thank you to Mr. Smiley for the 6-month resub. Mr. Smiley says, "Happy 6 months, let's fuck up some Draculas."
Hell yeah.
Isn't that the mood?
Half a year of fucking up Dracula.
Dracula, get the fuck out of here. We're gonna get his ass, right?
How's this volume for you? Is it too loud?
With the thing? Well,
yeah.
Let me check. Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Folks, who wants to kill Dracula? who here's a big fan of killing Dracula? Because I am.
When we last left off, Alex had killed the evil Richter Belmont, and to his surprise, it turns out the story doesn't end there. There's a lot more bullshit you go through in this game, leading to, guess what? We may see the big man himself.
Yes!
The letter D, the big D, they call him, Dracula. Now, where the hell did we leave off? I think we were in the library goosing the librarian.
Yes, we were goosing them.
I think I saved just before the goosing, so I'm gonna have to actually go back and repeat that.
You're gonna have to re-goose the man?
I'm gonna have to goose and juice him. Oh man, what? Oh, we're still Alucard! Cool! Yeah, that's right. We found the fake Alucard armor. We've assumed the mantle of the fraud Alucard. Spelled backwards, that's Dracula. It's like a track star.
I think that audio level should be
What
good.
can I do for you?
Oh my god, no! Our audio's fucking up.
How's it on your end?
It cut out on my end.
It's playing fine. Alu Wagon, Alu Pram, Alu Cart, Alu Guard.
Very quickly plug in my earbuds.
Just again, Dracula is messing with our audio, so we do appreciate your patience. Dracula has been on our ass for, God, almost a long time, as long as the Retro Pals have existed.
It's been 100 years since Dracula made his move.
Oh, that's true!
He's back. He's ready. Coming soon.
He's coming right now!
When was the last time you listened to that song?
You know, I did not listen to it in October, and that is such a shame. I didn't even watch the Charles Martinet Dracula rap that I usually do in October.
I watched that at least.
I missed out because I thought to myself, I've already seen it so many times. But you know, maybe I haven't. Exactly, Simon is coming.
He's coming right now. What a good song. Listen to the Dracula Perfect selection if you haven't, because it is indeed perfect. Okay, new.
Okay, we're
buds in.
You think you got it?
Maybe the other bud will work. I think our splitter broke again. This one works.
Okay, good. Name is Drac, and I'm here to suck your blood in a major way. Thank you.
Okay, so one thing they don't tell you at Duo Streaming School is that every few weeks you have to buy a new audio splitter for your headphones. This time I splurged and spent an extra $5 on something called Duracable. It was all like ribbed with nylon and stuff. It still broke in the same amount of time as the cheap ones, so I think I'm just gonna stock up on the cheapies and tell every maker of headphone splitters to go to hell.
Yeah, they should. They should. I still think it was Dracula.
Well, for now.
Jesus Christ.
Now you know what. Yeah.
I turned it all the way up and I just got blasted with the librarian. Oh my god, how are you? I've been better. I'm kind of disorganized. I didn't feel like I was until I started the stream, and then all of a sudden, that happened.
Curse of Dracula, baby.
Where the hell am I going? I have a plan. Where we
Okay,
left off
plan.
is we fought the succubus, meaning we have one of 2 rings we need to beat the game, and we have to go find the other ring. But before that, I gotta go goose the librarian again to get his drop,
Okay.
because we're gonna be gunning for some rare drops later on. Also, I remembered you could do this, which is the fastest way to go.
Oh my god! I wish I knew how to do. Okay, no, it's cool though.
It's complicated. Don't even worry about it.
No, we're gonna. Don't worry, you delightfully nasty chat. We will goose that librarian.
There we
See,
go.
there we go. We goose the man for you.
I think there's a mechanic to this. Like, you have to actually be in midair. If your feet touch the ground, the count resets. So you have to do all these gooses in one big goosing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Any Soten experts out there who are experienced in goosing the librarian? There it is. Yeah, that helps you pick up rare items, so we'll definitely do that later. For now, though, I did actually research the route, and we gotta go back to Olrox's quarters, because there's something there that we need. If you missed it before, Alex did his first full playthrough of this game over the last two weeks. It was very eventful, a lot more complicated and difficult than it would have been otherwise, except I was guiding him. It was a way to finish the game, I'll put it that way. Now we're here to finish the job, because believe it or not, there's a whole new castle after this. What are you hoping to see tonight, Alex?
Well, I was hoping to see hotboxing Dracula and Alucard, the father and son, smoking it up, and that's exactly what I'm seeing in the background.
Yeah, they're going at it. They fired up the old medieval bong.
Yeet, yeet.
They call it ye old bong with an E.
Yes!
Problem is, this eats up your magic like nothing else. So there's only a few times you can do it before your magic runs out.
Holy shit, yeah.
But it's pretty fast, and you kind of just buzzsaw through everything. Right now, I'm not sure if the Alucard sword is the best thing we should do DPS-wise. Alex, tell me what you know about DPS.
I know that it's damage per second,
Uh-huh.
and I know that you want that number to be high,
Right.
like Alucard and Dracula are now,
Uh-huh.
and that you need it to be good, and that there are people in MMOs who do DPS. Well, thank you for coming to my chat.
Thank you so much for listening to my chat. Well, the good news is I know exactly as much about DPS as you do, so you just rattled off everything I could possibly say about it.
Fantastic! See, this is why we're married. GPS is Global Positioning Standard. I don't.
System?
System, yes. DPI. That makes things look good. Sorry. DPS nuts. Taizo, you are on a tear tonight.
DVI is a more complicated version of HDMI. Did you know that? Like, there's no difference. It's just you have to use a different cable end.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was something I had to plug into this HDTV via DVI.
Okay.
I'm sure that's literally the only reason. They just wanted to make it more complicated.
They just didn't like you. They were just, again, Dracula cursing you. I don't know what he's got against you.
I am his estranged son.
DVI doesn't have audio? Okay.
Yeah.
I know that.
It's complicated. Oh, no, wait, that's what I plugged the PC into the TV with, because that's how we view Multimedia Monday on this big screen. Welcome to Retro Pals Behind the Scenes chat. I'll be referencing things that only apply to me and Alex. Anyway, DVI, cables.
Oh. Go down. I jumped so high.
I'm pretty sure this is the way the hole rocks.
So now you're being asked if you know the differences between all the multiple versions of DVI throughout the years.
Of course, there's DVI 1.0. I believe they call that one Kaito. His voice is kind of warbly and weird. It wasn't until 3.0, Hatsune Miku, that it really got me.
Okay, but I've actually heard Danny give me the Miku speech multiple times.
I've had to educate Alex about both of these.
He has, and you've done a very good job of it. There's a lot of them, and Miku isn't the first.
No.
That I know.
Don't let the nerds lie to you. There was more Vocaloids. The ones they don't want you to know about. The ones that were canceled.
Vocaloids they don't want you to know about. And they is like ominous and in quotes.
Kaito's got some real opinions regarding politics.
I don't want to know about Kaito. Is that the one who's like sounds like a mom?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Is there an American Vocaloid named Big Al? Get out of here.
Alucard was a Vocaloid for a while. In his bat form. This is all he would say.
Okay, I've adjusted the game audio so you can hopefully hear our jokes now.
Oh, did I drown you out with squeaks just now?
Yeah, well, earlier.
Cool.
Listen. Okay, this is on Okay, is this Fanon Big Al or is Big Al real? I need to. If Big Al is not real, I will.
He's offering us a seat at his table. That's nice. Maybe we can talk this out. Oh. Well, dinner is canceled.
Annie, are you ruining? Oh, Big Al was released in 2009. That's what Big Al looks like.
Big Al's an anime.
Big Al. I hear Big Al, and okay,
You hearing this noise? There's some good sound effects going on. He was making a space-age laser noise.
Oh.
There it is.
Beautiful. Yeah, see, when I hear Big Al, I think a very large bear. I think of a trucker. I think of not that guy. Yeah, that's exactly Cambrian era. That is moderate parents. Alright, Chaz asked about Orlox, whether or not he's a Dracula.
Yeah, what's Orlock's deal? He just kind of lives in Dracula's castle, rent-free, I guess?
No, not rent-free. He's got to pay.
Sorry for this. The Cato Kalin of the medieval era. When was the last time you thought about that?
I was gonna say, stop revealing how old we are, Danny. Cato Kalin jokes. That's like...
Anyway, we have techniques for dealing with bosses. You've seen them before. They work pretty well. She's back.
Yeah, all these monsters are just Dracula's tenants. Dracula's castle is just a very big apartment complex. Oh my god. What happened to Olrox?
And Dracula saw this and he was very impressed. He was all like, what you got, buddy? Olrox is like, well, I can turn into a giant gremlin. Apparently that's good enough.
Or maybe Alucard is the landlord trying to get rent.
Ooh, yeah, he's cleaning up the castle. Mm-hmm. You know, like, there's like 12 entire houses worth of living space in here. And it's all full of bats and shit.
How dare you try to evict old rocks, Alucard?
I gotta hit him in the foot. He has big feet.
You! Alucard, you're a freaking a landlord. Get out! Big Al looks like a Shin Megami Tensei character who will try and convince you to kill God in the end. Yes, actually!
Yeah.
Okay, you're being asked whether or not you can run without doing cow choosing.
I do, but usually I'm more well-equipped by this point. We've kind of been speeding through the game, so we've skipped, like, all the regular equipment. I'll be changing equipment soon. In fact, I think I'm going to switch back to Alucard Sword after this, just to keep things fun. I just don't want any deaths in here, because, I mean, we haven't even gotten into the inverted castle just yet. We gotta get there, and then we gotta get Dracula's 5 parts. Can you guess what they are?
Head?
No.
Shoulders?
No.
Knees?
No.
And toes.
Actually, yeah, I think toe is one of them.
Nasty! Well, I was waiting for you to beat that boss before I read this insane dunk on you.
Alright.
All of Danny's jokes tonight come from unused monologues from the Chevy Chase show.
Hey, I'm Norm Macdonald quality at the very least.
Alright, Chad is like, you're getting his wang, his left nut, his right nut, his boobs, Drax nuts.
You could target individual things on old Horrocks. You didn't have a great time. So what we got in there was the Soul of Bat, which allows you to see in the dark like a bat. We're gonna need that eventually. In fact, I gotta figure out the quickest way to get back underground. That's like somewhere near here. As always, this is a spoiler-filled stream. I know how to beat this game, but if you can do it better, let me know. Take that, Alex. You have to read that. Any helpful hints?
Dracula's castle again is filled with evil monsters because they live there. They live there. And I mean, no. I initially said landlord, but let's look at it this way. I think they might also be squatters. Dracula's dead. He's dead.
He's been dead for a while. Then again, according to this canon, he's only been dead for 3 years before Richter Belmont brought him back. So I think all the monsters, their ancestors, they just got word that there's a free living space. Except this time they weren't expecting him to come back so soon.
They're like, fuck, we were hoping you'd be, dead. Listen, rent is astronomical here in Transylvania now.
I've decided there's actually a faster way I can go.
Okay.
But it's good I opened this place.
Okay. They're dead and loving it. Thank you.
I've never seen that movie.
I've seen it, but I don't remember shit about it.
At one point I made a concentrated effort to watch a bunch of 90s comedies. Because, I'm a big fan of Naked Gun and stuff like that. I'm like, what kind of hidden gems are out here? I ended up watching a movie called The Silence of the Hams.
No! Danny, no!
That very quickly stopped my quest to watch all the 90s comedies.
When was this? This was recent, right?
This was more than a decade ago.
Okay, good.
I learned this lesson a while ago.
Good. Silence of the Hams is very, very bad.
Anyone who watched that just screamed the second that I mentioned that, because you probably haven't thought about that for years. Now it's all coming back. You remember it too now.
I only remember bits and pieces of it. I remember just reading about it. I remember seeing the cover, and I remember being like, this looks like pure shit. I am not going to fucking watch this. But I'd already been burned by by Dracula Dead and loving it, which it's fine.
Which apparently isn't that bad in comparison.
Oh, no. Sounds of the Hams is absolutely fine.
There was a rash of contemporary parody movies in the 90s, brought about by the big names like Bram Stoker's Dracula. Mm-hmm. I guess the Lions movie.
Okay. For some reason I thought... Okay, yeah, so this is... If you want to know about Silence of the Hams, not a Mel Brooks film.
Watch clips if you must, but don't sit down and watch the whole thing. Just, there's no need. There's so many more convenient ways to punish yourself nowadays.
Yeah, especially with online.
With online.
Oh, Spy Hard, yeah. That one wasn't that bad. No, I'm thinking of Top Secret, okay.
Oh, Top Secret's good.
Oh, I forgot that Dom DeLuise was on the cover of Silence of the Hams.
Oh, just looking at that poster again did some psychic damage.
It's an Italian-American satire. It's an Italian-America co-pro. Okay.
Yeah, it's the director. He just does incredibly unfunny movies. Like, it's actually impressive.
Silence of the Hams is widely panned by critics and has a 0% rotten rating on review aggregate RottenTomatoes.com. Okay.
People don't like it.
Time Out London called it a wholly redundant exercise, and Empire criticized it for a script staggeringly bereft of humor or invention and a clumsy amateurish direction that seems largely concerned with focusing on Charlene Tilton's chest.
I see. I realized there was something I need to get.
Okay.
So let's take a very brief detour.
But again, that's not a Dracula movie, so I shouldn't be talking about it. This is all Dracula all the time.
It's Dracula adjacent.
Is it? Okay, well, I'll take your word for it.
I think last time we got the relic that calls the boatman, and I got a place for him to put his boat in.
There is something funny about this wall.
Thank you.
Did you just kill that lady?
Uh-huh. Well, she didn't give me the hint. It was our fairy.
Okay, there.
I'll guide you to meet your destiny.
It's the hee-hee at the end that gets me.
The director apparently Silence of the Hams made an Italian movie about the lockdown this year.
Oh, no.
Don't watch that! I mean, maybe, I can't tell you.
I'm stupid! I'm the biggest idiot! No, it's fine. Alucard can swim. Look, see? He loves it.
Funny!
He's a natural swimmer. There's just a single heart in that thing. I didn't need to get that.
What?
There we go.
Danny!
Back to normal.
Danny!
Oh, no.
Danny, no!
Bats are not my friend. Hang on. Had to get an elixir. Now check this out. In the next room here, we get a relic. And see if you can guess its purpose.
Make you not. Oh, nice! Nice!
It's a holy symbol, you see.
It's a holy symbol of being able to fucking survive.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say something about 90s movies, but fuck it. Tell you what I don't like, these damn bats.
Speaking of 90s movie, oh, is that 80s or 90s? I have to look up Bats movie and try to figure out, try to not get Batman.
Yeah, it's still Halloween. Welcome to Halloween Day 7, everyone.
Alright, Bats was 1999. Okay, good.
See, I kept up with the boat.
Okay, so yeah, Bats.
Now Alucard can swim. He doesn't even complain about it, like he did before.
Maybe he should. Do you just get... I guess I'm gonna get my ass...
I got some brass
punched
knuckles.
in.
Get your ass punched in.
Listen! Some people punch a clock, other people punch ass.
That's true. I'm glad we spent the extra time with this game. It does deserve a full playthrough, if we're gonna rank it and all. I just wonder how it's gonna compare to the other platformers. Like, how do you say that this is better or worse than Sonic 2? Unless there's a ROM hack that transplants all the maps in this game into Sonic.
You know, I'd like to see that. People are already trying to figure out where it's going. Just below Super Mario World. Okay. I will say, it's gonna be hard for me not to be biased, because I really like this game.
It's gotta be pretty far up there, right? Oh yeah, we unleashed this guy last time.
I don't like that guy.
This is the thing that stopped me from being able to finish the game the first time. This is what I had to read the issue of EGM2 about. It was all like, just lure the barrel ape over to the wood thing and it'll open up the thing you need. You have to get down here.
Lure him. Lure him into false sense of security.
Yeah, this should be good. Yeah. Now we can beat the game. That's where all of Dracula's secrets are.
Alright, you're being informed that this puzzle is not hard.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're being owned by chat a lot tonight. You are vicious.
How many people figured it out on their own versus how many people needed EGM2 to figure it out? Substitute EGM2 with the internet or any other method you use to find it out. Maybe a kid at school. Maybe that weird kid named Alucard figured it out right away.
Okay, some people in chat needed a guide. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Thank you for
It's
being
not just
vulnerable and admitting you need it.
That's real vulnerability.
Oh, yeah. Gamer vulnerability.
Shows real character.
A couple people bragging about figuring it out on their own.
Well, good for you.
People being like, I did not. I definitely needed a guide.
I mean that. I don't think less of you, no matter if it took you a guide or not, because I'm right there with you.
I can't beat shit without guides. Hell, I had to have Danny hold my hand through Symphony of the Night, so I'm not gonna get high and mighty about that.
Maybe you should.
Shit, maybe.
That's what a gamer would do.
And now that I've beaten Symphony of the Night, unfortunately, I have joined the ranks of gamers.
Welcome.
I think this is like one of the first games I've played. It's actually most of the games I play, aside from maybe Sonic CD, they don't have end goals, really. So it's not really playing.
Well, for platformers, that's easy because the goal is always to go from left to right. This game's just a big quest to head to the right.
What game will I beat next after I've beaten this?
Yeah, what's next on your gamer bucket list?
Actually. I was thinking to myself, well, I've played Minecraft. That's a no, Alex. That game barely has an ending. I'm trying to think of a game that has an actual ending you could go to. And
Look, it's our new friend.
Who is that?
It's a devil.
Hey, I like that Gremlin's like, eh.
Yeah, there's gremlins here. Sorry we have to take out so many of them. I know their family.
Second Life also doesn't have an end goal, so it is not something that I can actively beat. I'd love to. I'd love to finally be finishing Second Life, but unfortunately...
Finally get around to finishing.
Yeah, I play it like every Thursday, so it's like...
You never found the end.
It's there
You must
somewhere.
be really bad at it.
I get too stuck with side quests of, I spend too much time talking with the villager.
There's just way too many NPCs. Alex is like, I don't like you referring to my friends like that.
well, I mean, perhaps it's true, but... Spyro, that's actually... Shit. Is that doable, or is that one of those games that's impossibly hard at the end? It's from that era of impossible hardness.
I bet you could do Spyro.
Okay.
We picked up the Cat's Eye Circlet, which all it does is protect you from damage from cats, which is one thing that is summoned in one place in the inverted castle. There's witches that summon tiny black cats to attack you.
Hey! This
now we're
game
protected.
is better than Super Mario World, thank you.
Told you.
Yeah, wow. I have been sleeping on this game too much. I can see why this game is so beloved. I love this game.
I love it too.
Okay, I have beaten some Zeldas. Not the 3D Zeldas. Thank you.
Which one?
The Game Boy one. Not the Oracle ones, but...
Link's Awakening?
Yes.
That's a good one.
I have beaten that.
We don't have to head to the left here, right? There's like... Oh no, wait, there's a boss there. Yeah, okay, we'll do that after we head left.
They a cool boss, or are they a bad boss?
Yes, they're one of the coolest bosses. They're one that I want you to see.
Okay, cool. I do want to see a good boss.
It's a hell of a sight.
Alright.
Also, send your kids out of the room because it's got nudity.
Oh man, I didn't set up Rolo! For the 16 by 9 out, whatever.
You're fine. It's incidental nudity. It's artistic nudity.
Okay, it's our artisanal nudity.
Now, we needed to get the power from Olrock so we can do this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, there's no other way to get past this unless you've memorized the layout of this room. And once you get hit by the spikes, it's pretty much all over. You're stuck in a damaged loop. Okay, we did it. Hard part's over.
Nice. Oh wait, I did beat a game with you. I beat Spelunky 2 with you.
Oh yeah!
We actually got to the credits and the boss. And...
Credits rolled. It counts. Play Spelunky 2 with your friends and family.
Yeah, I don't know if it's good solo, but with 2 people, it's very fun.
There's some weird skeletons down
Yeah, I was gonna say were-skeleton, so it's like, okay. Is it a werewolf skeleton, or is it someone like a werewolf who has transformed from human to skeleton?
Maybe the developers want you to answer that question. You can fill in the blanks.
No!
We got it. We got the spike breaker. It's another major thing that lets you beat the game. And a library card. That's kind of what they expect from you, huh? No. I will do things my way.
Okay, Danny's doing it his way. Are you still wearing Alucard?
Yeah, I'm gonna swap out just for... I don't know, just to get things done. Oh, I got a better stabby. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna stab the shit out of some shit.
Nice. Combat knife?
Uh-huh.
Have you seen war?
Oh. Oh, it's nighttime.
Alright.
Alucard's gonna kick ass now. It's me and my demon friend and my stabby sword.
Okay, yeah, I definitely think this is a human transformed into a skeleton because the way the ribs move makes it look like the ribs are like have lungs, so...
Looks like it.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, definitely a human who turned into a skeleton. Alright, you do have one request from chat.
Okay.
At one point, consider using the Herald Shield.
Okay. Check that out.
I love that! No, don't kill them!
Okay, you
Let them-
live.
Thank you. Thank you, Davey. You are so kind.
just minions. It's someone else who told him it was cool to move in.
Yeah, they're fine. They're like,
This is what the spike breaker does.
I love that. Oh my god, I love that.
Kind of a clever way to progress because there are parts of the game gated off by big walls of spikes, and it's satisfying to just be able to bust through them.
Just breaking those spikes.
I mean, we're gonna have to renovate after this anyway, right? No one's getting their rental fee back. Their deposit, that's what you call it.
Yeah, no, the security deposits are gone. Skeletons, you know, the gremlin who just keeps starting fires. Yes, I also wish every game had a spike breaker so you could just, like, ram through them.
It's really satisfying, yeah. Like, you always think of spikes as deadly instant kill things, and just being able to break through them is pretty good. Did I say hi?
Yeah, he's like, hi, Danny, and then,
Hi!
well, you know. Yes, Sonic absolutely needs a spike breaker. Maybe Mario. Are there spikes in Mario?
I think so.
A Lakitu breaker?
Just run into a Lakitu and it explodes.
Yeah! Sorry, I'm bloodthirsty against the poor Lakitus. I have nothing against them.
I think you do.
Shit, maybe I have some stuff to examine, yeah. Okay, Bowser's Castle has spikes. Well, then we need a breaker there.
All right, we're coming up on an optional boss, which I think you'll enjoy. Really shows off the PS1's power, as delivered via the Xbox 360. What do you think it is?
I hope.
That's right. It's a big ball of butts.
Excuse me. What is going on here? Excuse me!
I love the Halloween sound effects CD screen there.
Danny,
Is that what you were expecting? It's Granfalloon.
Best boss, it's Legion. This boss, I remember, they call him Big Butts.
It just drops butt zombies on you.
It's Asstown, USA.
You're invited.
No! Oh, it's awful in the middle. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, God, look at all those bodies. Just, oh.
Pretty horrible boss.
Absolutely, no, I don't, no, I'm anti that.
You're anti-Granfalloon. Well, that's something you had to see as a gamer.
You know, I just can't get over how tiny the game screen is.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Our chat's getting the whole experience, all 3 pixels.
All 720p. Pretty sure that's a thing I didn't need. That's all that Granfalloon was guarding. Some sword.
Wait, just a sword?
Yeah.
No,
Maybe it has significance. Maybe it's Alucard's mom's sword or something.
You smacked all those asses for a sword?
Yeah. I'd do it again. And normally I'd teleport out of here, but I want to set up a teleporter for later, you see.
Alright, chat discussion, origins of Granfalloon. It's apparently a reference to Kurt Vonnegut.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's from a fictional religion from Kurt Vonnegut's 1963 novel Cat's Cradle. It's a false carcass. That is, it's a group of people who affect a shared identity on purpose, but whose mutual association is meaningless.
Wow. It was a cultured game. It's giving me a real cultured brain.
Your brain is too cultured, honey.
Thank you.
No, that wasn't a compliment. It's too cultured. It's too big. It's making our life difficult. Decrease your brain size now.
Okay.
They got a drug for that now. It's called Twitter. Oh!
Beat me to it.
Sorry.
Hey, it's nice to not be looking at Twitter.
Yeah, it's actually really nice to spend some time away from
Hanging out with the family. Hanging out with Dracula. those who matter most.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining Dracula and Alucard arguing on Facebook. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Just Richter and Dracula, and then Richter gets fucking... The receipts come out that Richter actually tried to resurrect Dracula, even though his, like, lifestyle is just fighting him. Oh, my God. Richter would be like... Oh, my God. He would constantly be in Dracula's mentions for every tweet, and it would be insufferable.
Totally. Dracula's toady.
Mm-hmm.
I think the teleporter is to the right, but there's another little bonus thing I want to check out. That's an exclusive thing we get with our demon pal.
Alucard and Dracula arguing on Twitter is what led to Soma becoming Dracula in 2035.
Now you know. That'll make sense to you soon. Check this out.
A switch. Why don't I press it and see?
Oh, that's where that comes from.
Have people been saying that? Alright. That's right up there with the cake is a lie.
No, I mean, I've heard it from outside of not from chat, but from, like, the world around me, the gamer world, and I never knew who it was from.
It's always either from Symphony of the Night or Portal or Daikatana.
I only know one thing from Daikatana. Are there, like, two things from Daikatana?
No.
Okay. Listen, Corpse Weed is the...
Corpse Weed had a good week this week here in the United States.
I heard about that,
Yeah.
yes. Corpse Weed. Yes, it's probably loud, it's not mids at all, yes. Alright, I'm who cares? I'm done.
Okay, now, with the gold and silver rings, we can get the thing. Wait, we didn't get the gold ring. I gotta go get that.
Yeah, corpses are now legal in a bunch of states.
Yeah, legal corpses.
Hooray!
Dracula's happy. He's all like, oh, I'm sick of having to pay taxes on all these skeletons. This is where we want to be. So I assume if you figured out the secret behind the spikebreaker armor, you probably figured out what to do next. And after that, the inverted castle is pretty much guaranteed.
So I'm excited to see this inverted castle.
I think you'll like it.
I don't think I've seen it before. Or if I have, I do not remember seeing the inverted castle, so...
You're about to.
Good.
Just you wait.
Okay. Dong. What? It went dong. I'm not wrong. Can't get mad at me for that.
Well, I'm bad at this. It requires a very specific input to do this. It's up to back to down to forward, so it's like a 270 degree motion on the D-pad. It's actually easier to use the analog stick on Xbox. The thing is, it dissipates after a couple seconds, so you gotta do it multiple times in tandem.
This could pass.
Last week, I said Miss could pass if it studied harder. This was a blatant ripoff of a joke originally told by the men drinking coffee. I wish to acknowledge this, I apologize, and I'll try better in the future. Anyway.
Wow, I had no idea because I actually don't watch men drinking. Okay,
Maybe you should.
I actually
Plenty of jokes
should.
to rip off.
You're being banned? I'm, for some reason, being banned, and that's fair as well.
You let it happen.
So, did you find Richter?
Richter.
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here.
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
I was banned for internet crimes.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
No.
She doesn't want to realize the truth.
That Richter's a punk.
Yeah. Dracula resurrecting punk.
Like, but if there's no Dracula, where am I gonna have a job?
I like that you can mist through the spikes too. Powerful mist.
I do like watching you just like devour those spikes.
Mm-hmm. Tasty. By the way, I'm playing the Xbox 360 version on an Xbox One controller, so I don't know what all the buttons are. So every time I need to transform, I need to hit all the different transformations.
I know that feeling. That's why I was. That's why I was transforming so weirdly. Excuse me.
That's what it was. Oh shit, I need to head up here, don't I? I'm trying to figure out the best route to the clock room, because that's where it all leads, you see. No, like the thing is right there. There's no Thoroughway? There's no Dracula Highway? Maybe I need to head down further. Dracula said just to get off the on-ramp, but I got on the off-ramp.
Why are you driving backwards in Dracula's castle?
We didn't. You didn't. You.
Me?
You.
Me?
I think you did this at some point, but then you died and you didn't save.
What was I supposed to do?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It just would have
Me,
been.
apparently.
It would have been a nice shortcut.
Well, you did a good job slicing up that guy's wing, so good job.
Thank you.
Alright, people are blasting their Rolos at me. However, Alhelmagamba brings up an excellent point that I am going to platform here.
Right.
Danny, you were guiding Alex, you played yourself.
Oh my god, you're right.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. That's why I like when people guide me, so when I mess up, I can be like, oh, hey, you told me to go this way.
You know how to play him, yeah. Alright, so this will add like a minute to my playtime, but we'll get to where we're going eventually.
That's a cool painting!
Isn't it though?
That painting kicks ass! Are you kidding me? I want to live here.
There's a lot of cool murals in this game, just like background elements you wouldn't even notice because you just blaze through the game.
Oh my god, this game is cool.
You think Dracula specifically commissioned that?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. He is one of those guys who he's like one of those guys who commissions like super specific art in the furry community. Except that it's all about skeletons with him. Doing all kinds of cool shit. And like
skeletons.
And people don't complain. They all think he's like just some kind of tech guy because he pays. So it's like, thank you.
Teleporting back.
Okay.
Way back to before we started streaming this game. I'm gonna stop myself so we never have to play this. Nah, actually, we're right.
I was gonna say, why? This game is good.
It is good.
I know we usually don't play good games, but no.
It's nice to switch things up.
Yeah, it is actually really nice. I've enjoyed playing something fun.
Well, too bad. I hope you enjoy it. Ain't gonna happen again anytime soon. You like the bonk?
Yes, I do!
See, speedrunners hate the bonk because it distransforms you and it makes you pause. But on the plus side, it has a funny little bonk sound.
I was going to say, it is, you know me, I calculate a lot of what I like and what I don't like based on how funny I find it. And I found it very, very funny for him to just smash into a wall and be like, oh, I'm fine.
So if we wear the gold ring and the silver ring and figure out we need to be here, this happens.
Cool. Oh, it's skull o'clock. Yeah, sorry I missed the bonk, but we're sure to have more.
Did you count the number of bongs?
No.
It was 13 bongs. Messed up, right?
That is, I thought that was too many bongs, but I thought my brain was stupid. No, that was, okay. I love the CD loading hallways so much. Yes, I do love those, Uzi. I love...
So many good decisions in this game. Like, just directly acknowledging that you're loading off the CD. You think your players are smart. They'll get it.
I actually really do, do love games where they have, like, little areas you walk through to make things load or whatever. That's why I like Sonic CD so much, because the way... I love when the load times are... When you disguise load times, that, to me, is good.
I agree.
Thank you.
No argument from me.
Alucard?
That voice, Maria?
I'm sorry. You were right. He has joined forces with the enemy.
So it was a Belmont after all.
But someone must be controlling him. Whatever we do, we can't harm Richter.
But he must be
Goblin's just like,
stopped.
hey, whatever, not my
I
business.
know. Well, here, take these with you.
What are these?
If you wear these, you can
What are
see
those?
beyond evil illusions.
Thank you. 'Tis best then if you pray for the soul of your friend.
She's just gonna stay here. She's fine. This room. You're good?
I don't.
You're
Yeah.
good. Alright, well, we're off. You want to ride, or... I mean, you've seen how I can fly, right?
She's fine. She just wants to be in the weird eyeball butthole room. And you know what?
Nothing wrong with that. We're not here to judge.
Exactly. The non-judgmental pals.
So now we just gotta go right back to the teleporter, and then go show Richter Belmont the error of his ways. We're gonna print out his old tweets. We're gonna make him acknowledge them. Sure would be nice if someone resurrected Dracula every, say, 3 years instead of 100. RT if you agree. I actually do have to wait here because this thing opens every other minute.
Okay.
Alright, so there's so much stuff in this game. What is everyone's collective favorite part of this game? From the lounge chairs in the library to Maria just kind of hanging out in the evil eye room. There's a lot of goofy stuff in this game.
I like the bonk a lot.
The bonk is good. Adds a humorous element to the idea that someone could turn into a bat, which is usually a horrifying thing.
The chair is being liked as well. I do like the chair.
Oh yeah, the chair
element,
aspect. There's so many different chairs you can sit in. Only problem is, all the chairs are upside down in the inverted castle. You can't sit in a single one of them.
Yeah. Bullshit. Coliseum music and the music in the game is well liked.
Oh, I love that Coliseum music. That may be my favorite track. Call me a simple man, but I like it.
Holy Snorkel is great, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go in the relic screen, it just says, I don't know, some kind of holy symbol that protects you from drowning.
The thought bubble that appears when Alucard thinks of a Belmont, yes.
Oh, it's just... This game has so much goofy character to it.
The murderous confessional booth, that one's good.
Oh, yeah.
Does this game have a skeleton bartender? Sorry if that's a spoiler. Is that another one?
It's in at least one Castlevania.
Okay.
I don't know if it's this one, but I do recall a skeleton bartender.
Oh,
Like-
there's shoes in this one that make you a pixel taller?
Yes, the secret height boots. They give you no defensive bonuses, but it does make Alucard's sprite exactly 1 pixel taller.
That is so funny. Wait, there's a peanut you eat by tossing it in the air and catching it?
Oh my god, we have to do that. We have to take the peanut challenge. Don't let me
Holy
forget.
shit! This game rocks!
Right before we kill Dracula, we have to do the peanut challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, this is officially more important than whatever the main quest is.
Alright, so we're doing a peanut challenge %.
This is a peanut run.
Okay. Just like the character from my favorite.
God damn it, you beat me to the Jeff Dunham joke.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't steal your thunder because I know you've actually seen the man.
This category is only run by Jeff Dunham. Imagine Peanut doing a Let's Play.
No, that sucks.
What if Peanut was a VTuber?
You know,
If Chuck E. Cheese could do it, I mean...
Bandani, oh no, ugh.
Uh-huh. Now you all have to think about it.
Bandani. He'd be more of a P-tuber. Mr. Peanut is not a VTuber.
That's
Mr.
different.
Peanut is dead.
That's a different Peanut.
Mr. Peanut died like a dog. He's gone. He's fucking gone.
You're making me bonk the things you're saying about Mr. Peanut.
Yeah, Yuzo Koshiro making a specific track for Peanut the VTuber.
I'm still reeling from, what was it, Big Daddy? Big Al?
Big Al!
Yeah.
Your favorite
I still can't believe that shit's real.
your favorite American, Big Al.
We're raiding Dracula's attic again, as we like to do. Do I have more powerful mail? Probably not, right? Yeah, we're good. We're good with the spike breaker. Now, secretly, what we're going to do before we face Richter Belmont this time is we're going to put on our holy glasses. And then the truth will be revealed.
Alright, hold on. Someone I just saw Mr. Peanut devouring his son and a lynx, so just give me a second.
Almost.
Oh, it's by Space Coyote!
I've
That
been
definitely
waiting
exists.
for you.
Oh.
Answer me. Why is a Belmont planning the resurrection of Count Dracula?
Yeah, why?
Count Dracula rises but once every century, and my role is over. If I can resurrect him, then the battle will last for eternity.
If those are your true feelings, then so be it.
You have to fight him again?
Yep. But this time, notice something different?
There's a glowing ball.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you're seeing the illusion!
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
You've defeated
That's
me.
right.
Math?
It was...
All is not yet lost. The resurrection of Count Dracula is at hand.
Yeah, Alex snapped.
Oh, it was Shaft!
It's definitely snapped.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Chad is screaming Shaft
What have I
at me.
done?
Thank you, Alucard, for saving Richter.
Alucard?
Okay.
The same Alucard who fought alongside my ancestor, Trevor Belmont? That was over 300 years ago.
Castlevania 3 shout
No
out.
time for small talk. Is the person who controlled you in that castle over there?
Yes, I think so.
Maria, take Richter and leave here. I'll finish this.
All right. Good luck.
So missing from this version is a quick CG movie showing an inverted castle appearing above the regular castle. That was cut from this edition. That's what Richter was referring to when he said that castle over there. And now we know the truth. Richter Belmont wasn't being selfish. It was just his inner desires being amplified by the evil Lord Snaft, who we now have to stop.
I wonder who Snaft is.
We're gonna find out.
Okay. I hope he's nice.
Nah, probably. He's one of many of Dracula's hanger honors.
Okay, so you say that, but that makes me think. And which is dangerous because I don't do that often, but
Right.
so maybe they're not his tenants, maybe they're just his like groupies? Like these people?
I'm sure he prefers for you to call them minions.
Minions, okay. They call them groupies? Okay, that's maybe not nice.
Now you're just making me think of like if the movie Minions were groupies, and no one wants to think about that. But I'm thinking about it. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Annie, it's November 6th.
Uh-oh. It's cool, I have a gorgeous blue cape.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe, I should say like stans. I shouldn't use outdated terms like groupie.
Right.
That's a whole other thing. That's not very
Stan
fair.
is much less offensive.
Kind of is, honestly. I shouldn't imply that all of Dracula's minions want to have sex with him. That's not fair.
How about this one?
Oh, why'd you kill him, Gremlin?
My
No!
Gremlin! Poor Yorick!
Poor York! That was really funny, Goblin, no!
Will it still hurt you? It doesn't, but it recognizes that it's a skull. That's good, I just want to be recognized. So starting here, we gotta work our way all the way back through the castle, but backwards and upside down as well. Luckily, right after you do the inversion process, you get to the hardest part of the game, where enemies can just one-shot you. So this will go just fine.
Okay, good. Well, I support you, Danny.
Pretty sure we face a boss, like, right away, too. And as of right now, our goal is to reassemble the Count Dracula via his 5 parts. This is a reference to Castlevania 2, a game we almost ended up playing for Halloween.
Is the skeleton waiter that throws soup at you in this game?
I think that's in one of the DS ones? There's also
Portrait of Ruin or Dawn of Sorrow.
That's
okay.
it, yeah. They also got like a zombie maid who attacks you with a vacuum. Like it attaches to your butt and just stops you.
I remember that! That I've seen. I love this. I love the inversion. I love this so much, Danny. Danny?
They just took the art, turned it upside down, and gave it a different palette for most areas. But you know what? For the time, that was actually pretty clever. And in order to reassemble Dracula, we gotta face off against the 5 bosses from the original Castlevania. Starting with the giant bat here. Tossing me around the room.
That is an excellent question. I'll ask when Danny's done killing the bat. Go Danny, go.
There we go.
Nice. So,
Yeah.
for the inverted castles, are all the rooms literally the same, just flipped, or are there some rooms where they had to redesign it for the inverted design because it wouldn't work flipped upside down?
I'm pretty sure it's just a straight conversion. They just flipped everything upside down as it was. Kept even the hidden alcoves like this one, only they have different items now too.
That is so interesting. So they would have had to design the initial game to work upside down and right side up then.
Yep. Yeah, some areas it works better than others, but the whole game is fully playable upside down, like they intended you to. Let's see what's in here.
Yeah, is this stored twice on the disc or just once? I have a lot of questions.
Oh yeah, good question. I guess if they were trying to save space, they would just, you know, flip the graphics after they're loaded into data or something, but I guess they had the space for both castles.
Okay, Rusty mentions a couple of areas actually have weird visual glitches due to the inversion because this was pretty rushed.
Oh, really?
Wow, okay.
I didn't actually know that. Man, it worked out great, considering. And of course, each area has all new enemies, sometimes different little gimmicks, like those spike walls you just saw. And this place is way harder because they replaced all the enemies with assholes.
Oh, this sucks.
Do I want to go in here? Probably a life up, right? There's a heart up.
That's good. You know, I use my hearts. Again, childhood Alex still mad that hearts do not indicate health. I know we talked about that last time.
You have a point.
I will probably die mad about this. Sorry.
Konami has a lot to answer for.
I like Symphony of the Night. I like it, and I will praise it a lot because I think it's a very fun game. But that is the one thing about Castlevania that turned me off of it because I was like, this isn't fair, and my tiny child brain hates this, and will never forgive them.
You saw through their ruse. Everyone else was fooled, but not you. Look at all these fuckers. I hate them. Leave me alone. I'm just a Dracula son.
Let him know that you're the boss's son.
Hey, I'm the boss.
Hey, my dad's gonna get real mad at you if you hurt me because I'm his son, so don't hurt me. There you go. Oh wait, Medusa heads.
I'm gonna have all your asses out on the street tomorrow.
Yeah, you wait.
Better be nice to me.
Till my dad finds out.
I like that Alucard.
Chat calling this the fuck you room.
Oh, totally. It's too many things.
Mist can get you past this bullshit, is that true?
Well, it could if I had the extended mist, but I didn't bother upgrading it, is the thing. So I've made it more difficult for myself. I'm so glad you got to experience the joy of Medusa heads. That's something Alex had been missing out on for too many years.
It's true.
Nice. This is one of the starting equipment that you started the game with.
Oh.
That asshole Death went ahead and redistributed all your defensive items throughout the castle. And in the inverted castle, you actually get your stuff back, including the real Alucard sword.
Oh, nice, nice. So you don't have to use the Alucard.
Yeah, you no longer have to do Instacart.
Okay, so if you already know all the secrets from the castle regular, you can find them in the inverted castle, but they're different?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
And that way it capitalizes on your prior knowledge of the game. And at this point, it's like, well, you know where it is. Wonder what's there now.
What a cool... Sorry, I gotta say, For someone who streams a lot of games, I'm not usually super impressed like this. I love this.
For the time, yeah. It's a real impressive game. It was largely built off the foundation of Dracula X for PC Engine, though, because a lot of the sprites you see in here were actually in that game first. So there's kind of like 2 games worth of assets in this one game.
God damn.
Is there music?
Yeah, it's just very quiet.
Okay. Spinning skull cannot be destroyed.
What? No! Oh, so is that like just like a design element of the castle?
Yeah. Spinning skulls.
They're just like, Dracula was like, I know it's in. I've been reading all these, I got these restoration hardware, cost me a pretty penny, but they're made out of recycled aluminum, so there you go.
Harbor Freight, give me your best spinning skull.
Thank you so very much to Shina for the 2-month resub. They say, it's my 2-month sub anniversary. Well, happy anniversary, and thank you so much for resubbing. We appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Especially with all these skulls flying around.
2 months of Dracula.
2 months of skulls. Yes, Dracula absolutely went to TJ Maxx for this stuff. He went to Spirit. Everything here is from Spirit Halloween. Whoa, who's that cool lion guy? I like him. It's like Lion Wolverine!
Yep, we're back in the library, so we end up fighting...
Lion Wolverine is dead.
This Fist of Tulkas.
It's the Fist of Tulkas.
Ah, it's blessed by Tulkas himself. What? Alright, so there's an item we want to get here. An item that requires a little bit of grinding.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and kill a few of these enemies and see if we can get the 1 in a million chance of it dropping. Yeah, this should be fine.
Alright.
It's these things here, the shmoos.
You have to kill a bunch of Wolverine ones?
No, the shmoos.
Okay, but the shmoos also have like Guyver style armor. I love them. Alright. Chat is having a reaction. Danny is alive.
I'm alive.
He's alive. He's not crying.
Let me explain this to you, Alex.
Okay, I don't get what happened.
There's a rare game-breaking weapon that thing drops, like once every billion, trillion. It's really up there. It's hard to get it to drop. You can be farming that for hours. I got it on my first try, and I left the screen.
Well, you got 100 bits from Kasoke Theater. I just saw someone go, big regret. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Oh my, Raccoon Violet, resubs 15 months in a row. Thank you so very much. Raccoon Violet says, I subbed and Danny gasped. What did I do? No,
I was
you're
just
good.
I was surprised at your generosity. Thank you so
We're
much.
just so happy. Rusty says, just so you know, Danny, I played a luck mode file and did not get a single drop, and that gives you like 99 luck.
I didn't expect it to drop the first try. I was expecting to sit here for a few minutes. Expecting the thing to drop the thing. Which it only drops once every 300 years, a la Dracula.
Chad is, I really didn't know whether or not you were actually okay.
Hey, Alex, look over there.
Wait, what's over there?
Oh, nothing. Just there.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like we lost signal. You wanna?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wanna try and bring that back up?
1 second here. I'll mess with the cord here. We've got the DVI, the CDI, the HDMI, the RBI, the DPI, which I may have already mentioned, the DUI. Don't do that. No, this MF cheating is not. This MF is not cheating. This MF is not cheating. This MF would never cheat.
Gotta bring it back up. Where's the? Oh wait, the video cord was unplugged. Let me. Plug
Okay,
that back
hold
in.
on. We're putting in more video cords. I'm plugging in 12 at the same time.
Okay, there it is.
Okay. Can I refresh the screen?
Yeah, we're back.
Okay, we're back. And what happened when the screen was down, Danny?
Oh, I don't know. It's just someone kicked the cord loose. And good news, I ended up picking up the chrysogram, so we can get right back with the adventure. One part of that was unplanned. Can you guess what part it was?
I am so...
I can't...
Danny, I hate to say it, but that was an epic gamer moment.
I'm about to have an epic gamer moment.
Yeah, 2 of those in just a few minutes. Amazing!
Yeah, weird. Amazing luck. Wow, incredible.
Oh my god.
And now we're done here, so we can get back to the adventure. So the chrysogram is this. It just annihilates everything in front of you. Series fans call it the lawnmower. Or maybe that's just me.
The lawnmower man here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, bad luck that y'all didn't get to see him.
Yeah,
do that.
really, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Just lost. Because of damn Twitch.
I feel bad with the way you're holding your mouth and you gasped. I thought something got fucked up with your teeth again, and I was so worried.
No.
I didn't know whether to cut the mic and ask if you were okay, or to like keep it going, or to... I was actually really worried.
Well, thank you for your concern, but I'm okay.
Okay.
And I did make plans for this to be okay, even if that didn't end up happening. Which it did, except it didn't. If none of what I said made any sense, don't worry about it. We're gonna fight Frankenstein.
Yes, it's the only time the retro pulse, yeah, it broke in favor of us all. The sword, the drop rate of that sword is 1 in 588 according to Blab. You... Oh, this is so retro pals, though. Honestly? No.
Frankenstein is rolling on the floor laughing at me right now.
Good night, bad idea. Thank you for your
Yes, see you
concern.
around.
Danny is not dying. He just
I'm
had...
fine.
That's what we call it. I'm sorry, I say it's an epic gamer moment. It was an epic gamer fail, but we've all had epic fails before. I have them more consistently than Danny does. In fact, I've had them for like my entire life.
It's
so.
been upgraded from a moment to a fail.
Sorry, that was a fail. I have to just be honest here. Danny.
All right,
100
so
bits from All Hail Macombo says 100 bits for making me laugh.
thank you. I'm glad.
Thank you.
I'm here to entertain.
I'm crying. I'm sorry.
So what we got to do is we got to fight our way to the 5 bosses of the original Castlevania. We beat the giant bat. We beat Frankenstein. Still left are Medusa, the mummies, and Death himself.
Cool.
I think we're close enough to Death where we can just go ahead and sequence break a little bit to get to him. Plus we have the chrysogram now, so we can take him out. This part will murder you your first time through. Not so much this area, but you know that big marble gallery we crisscrossed like a billion times getting back to the clock room?
Yeah, fuck that gallery.
Well, now it has super tough enemies who will just murder you.
No. That ain't Jack of Bones?
Yeah.
You know, I'm sorry to say this, but that's a bad name.
Why so?
Sounds stupid. I'm sorry.
These things. There's spikes in the walls, which are the ceilings, and they'll get you.
But you have the spike breaker.
It's a different kind of spike.
That's bullshit. That's
know.
bullshit. That is bullshit.
It's not spikes you can be protected against.
This game is maybe you're not the fail, and not that you're a fail, but maybe the game is the fail.
Maybe. Also these Nova skeletons, they're assholes too. Look at that! 123 damage!
Jesus Christ! Get his ass!
Good thing I didn't get hit again.
Hey, how come the Jack skeleton looks like he's a
Just say the jack-off skeleton.
Listen, Chad's been calling him the Jack of off skeleton over and over. Okay, Jack off bones, Jack. Yeah, it's all the things like. You look like the Pope. You're just like the Pope. Pope skeleton.
Thanks, Alex.
But what?
Now we got the Pope on our ass.
Well, they're busy, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, he's got a lot to worry about.
Thank you. Jacko is wacko. I'm glad everyone else... I get the feeling that chat, like you and I, have lost their minds this week, and I really appreciate it.
I didn't lose my mind. I think I had a little bit of it left over up until that first chrysogram dropped, and then now I am just fully Joker-fied.
Oh no, I got Joker-fied earlier. I had to stop looking at news websites to stream. I almost forgot to do the 15-minute thing because I was too busy.
You were too wrapped up in it.
Too wrapped up in...
In the end, we all know that Dracula's gonna be the next president. That's why we're playing this game, so we can officially make it official.
Alright, I've heard it, I've seen it now. Dracula is now the president.
Mm-hmm. Who wouldn't vote for old Drac?
Listen, all I'm saying, Krungo, about the Hall of Presidents thing is, just think about it. Thank you. We will not be going into it.
So I took a little detour here. This is the old succubus room, where we fought the succubus in that weird little purple polygonal thing. Here now, in the inverted castle, it's peanuts. Not just one peanuts, infinite peanuts. We're going to get 10 of these, and then right before it's time to kill Dracula, we're going to do the peanut challenge.
Okay.
This is the most important part of the game.
All right.
People needed multiple issues of EGM2 to figure this out. I planned for it, and I got the drop just out of... It's okay. I have unlimited peanuts to console myself with.
Yeah, it's Infinite Nut November.
Mm-hmm. Going against the curve. That's what we do. Mini Nut November.
Danny, I am so sorry, but you not grabbing the chrysogram and just walking away was really funny. Now that I know
I don't think so.
Okay, it was.
I'm sure for everyone else witnessing this.
I'm just really... I'll put it this way. After our September and whatever, I was just... Once I realized that this wasn't a medical thing, I was so happy. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, no, we're good on the tooth front. It's just my soul that's hurting.
The stream has got a bit nutty, yes. Chat likes watching you suffer. That's true.
Oh, of course.
I assume that's the big appeal of watching streamers is when they suffer. It's like, it's either you either form a very you either never want to see them suffer or
you want to see them suffer all the time.
Mm-hmm. I think we call that the Arno effect.
Oh yeah, that is a man of constant sorrow.
I was watching one where he was actually playing Minecraft. It made me kind of want to play Minecraft, but it's also like, oh my god.
He did that thing where he accidentally burned down a mansion. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
he knew nothing about the game. He was like mining for materials using swords and shit. And he still managed to have that experience of burning down a house.
I'm so happy.
Check this out. It's a lady in the flower.
Check this out, gets hit 5 times.
Hey!
Listen, I'm sorry. That is cool, though.
Oh, after today's game, it's gonna respect me ever again.
I'm sorry!
Did they ever? That remains to be seen. Please stop hurting me.
Be nice to Danny.
I think if we go further here, there's another piece of equipment, which I definitely want. But first, secret bat pentagram.
What does that do?
Good question. Damages all enemies, huh? Wow! It sure does.
Wow!
And now we know.
That's...
I'm hungry.
You can eat.
I'm gonna eat tart, a hamburger, ham and eggs, Chinese bun, and curry rice.
Why didn't your health go up when you ate all those?
It's because they drop as items.
Oh,
Let's eat some of the curry.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Then we gotta eat some ham and eggs. That's a Dracula's favorite. A lot of protein.
Oh, I don't have a chrysogram. Danny has a chrysogram. If you missed that, Shax, I do recommend seeing what are probably going to be extremely high-rated clips of.
You're probably gonna want to go back and watch that.
No, you should see it. I'm sorry.
You're gonna have to wait until this shit show's over with before you get to see the best part, though. It's the garnet. There was supposed to be an Alucard shield, right? Am I wrong?
Thank you for posting in the Discord. Do check that out. Do check out. a little mushroom.
Alucard just living off of, like, lichen spores.
Yes, Danny got a kissogram and it took his breath away.
Aw.
Mwah.
Well, that makes it a little better.
See? See? You have to change the way you just have to... It's called positive thinking, Danny. And it is insufferable.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Now, we're negative thinkers here. Everything's bad.
Okay, so it has to be up here, right? Past the second waterfall. Is this where you put it? There it is.
There you go.
The Alucard shield. Strong versus all attacks. That's what you like to see in some armor.
Yes.
It's a strong against all attacks.
Listen, if any of the fail army YouTubers want to use Danny in their video, I can't stop you, but at least
License it first.
Yes, we'll do it for cheap because you know, depending.
Real generous fees starting at $50 per view.
Danny. Okay, fine. They can afford it.
Oh yeah.
You get $50. You get at
They're
least,
making that 9-gag money.
You get at least like $3,000 per view, right? That's why that's
Yeah.
why we're raking in the dough.
That's how Twitch ads work.
What does the shield rod do with your new shields?
Oh, I'll show you that in
All
time.
right, you will see it. You will
Eventually, given the quality of this playthrough, it will come to that eventually, but you'll see. But thanks for the reminder. I do need to do that if a boss fight is ever going wrong. In fact, we may just do it with death. Wait, I missed my...
Are you gonna cheese death?
Yeah,
Okay.
I missed the off-ramp.
Broken Speller, there was an update with a certain plugin that makes Twitch a bit more viewable now. Who's that? Oh shit, there's multiple ones.
You know who that is.
Oh yeah!
Now it's a regular enemy.
Shit. Why are they...
Alucard is powerful now.
Well, maybe he should be weak. Did you grab the best boots? Chad is asking.
Oh, were the height increasing boots somewhere around here? I went
Well,
behind
sorry.
the waterfall. If you can describe where they are and they're on the way, I might try and pick them up. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. Shield rod plus the Alucard shield. This is a problem with the game. You eventually get so much stuff, you have to sort through all the pork loins and the sirloins and the Chinese buns, trying to find what you want. Like, I don't want peanuts, I want the damn shield.
What?
This is what Alucard's shield does.
Holy indeed!
Uh-huh.
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Death, that seems rude.
Will he, though? It's your classic death fight. He does the thing with the scythes.
Classic death.
Everybody loves the whole scythes thing, right? Just randomly appearing can take off a big chunk of your health.
You get hearts back! Wow!
Yeah.
What? I want that shield! I want all of that! I want this!
It's not over yet. I'm giving him a fair chance. I could just shield him to death.
Honestly, you should. Cheese! Cheese! Cheese!
Are you sure?
I mean... You deserve it.
Want the cheese? Here's the cheese.
Delicious.
Delicious cheese.
Have some cheddar, Death.
We got his eye. We got his, well, let's have a look at what we got. We got his ring. We got his tooth. We got his eye. We need his rib and his heart. Anyone seen those around?
Oh, I heard he removed his rib.
I'm pretty sure that's not Dracula you're thinking of. Maybe he did. Maybe he's into that.
You don't know. You don't know what Dracula's into.
What's
I'm
the
being
good
banned. I'm being banned. I'm being yelled at. Yeah, it's fair. Listen.
Just another Friday night.
Help! My brain is broken. Give me.
Of course, we could have just Christmased him, but I decided to be a little festive about it.
Thank you.
Oh no, wait, I want to activate the teleporter back here first. But we're actually pretty close to the end of the game here.
Wait, really?
Yeah, just got those 2 more bosses, and then we can get around to killing old Dracula. What happened?
No one's gonna watch this, right?
No, of course not.
Okay. Sorry. You know what? Oh God! Now I have to say it. All right. Well. Sorry for interrupting you, Goblin friend. Sorry for interrupting you to say Dracula dead and sucking it. Thank you, Crush Gals. Yes, Dracula does love. Yes, we know that Dracula is famous for sucking things. Okay, I'm.
I wonder what happens if he sucks this.
God, please. I'm moderating myself. How do I ban myself? Okay, X will auto-sort your items, apparently, if you need.
Oh, really?
Thank you for banning me, China. I do appreciate
I
that.
didn't actually know that. Gotta try that.
Okay, I'm being... Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate the bans. I wish I could do that for myself.
Where do we go to get where we need to go
Yeah.
as quickly as possible? We want to go to Medusa next, I think. So we'll just hit the teleporter back to the chapel. Look at all these bats!
You're being told the other switch.
The other switch, huh?
I don't know what that means. I only know about all I can think of is Dracula dead and sucking it. I'm so mad. See, this is
a quality Twitch stream right here. Got the Alucard sword.
I thought that was a stylus!
No!
I thought that was a DS stylus!
Yeah, Alucard, a big fan of the Nintendo DS. Well, there were a bunch of Metroidvanias released for it, so maybe that's a call
true.
forward.
They knew. It's a conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
I like there's an elevator that takes you there.
Yeah, they kind of had to fudge it for the reverse castle.
That was what that... Okay, that's cool that was there in the non-inverted versions.
Mm-hmm. Okay, one more teleport and we're back to where we need to be.
Cool.
I think from here I can go Chapel, Olrox's quarters, Dracula.
Alright.
It's just a straight line. You can't fuck this up, no matter how hard you try.
Good luck, Danny. Sorry, I love watching you just blaze through those.
It's
really
nice,
satisfying.
I really like this attack. And the fact that you can chain it together if you just do the right inputs is pretty good. I don't even know if that was intentional. But if it was, good job, folks. Block a knife. Alex, what's a block a knife?
I don't know. I'm thinking about it.
Here we are.
Oh, the painting's upside down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, you're so now. Sorry.
It's Medusa. I hit his shield. Medusas don't like it when you do this. Enjoying these sounds.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Rip Medusa. You get Heart of Vlad. Okay. Ah, the Baka knife is a throwing knife from the Congo. Did not know that.
Oh, okay. What's it doing here in Dracula's castle?
Dracula likes to collect a lot of things from his travels from all over the world.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of katanas, cutlasses.
Yeah, he's one of those, like, sword guys.
Yeah, he's a cold steel guy.
Oh my god. He loves Cutlery Corner. Oh man, do you think he has cable? I bet has satellite internet at least.
Turned into one of those guys who just watches TV all day once it was invented.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why you didn't hear from Dracula for so long.
Ah, join me, my son, for the finest in entertainment. From, Dick Van Dyke. We still got the spike breaker. We can do this again. Alright.
Do they still... Okay, I have to ask. I haven't been in a mall. Obviously, none of us have been in a mall for a very long time, but I haven't been in a mall for quite... A normal mall, I should say, for quite some time. A mall that would have, like, a Hot Topic. And... I have to ask, do they still have the cigar stores with swords in them? Is that still a,
I'd imagine that's still a pretty big niche that needs filling. I think we're gonna pick up all the Alucard equipment except for the mail. Folks who have this game memorized, where's the Alucard mail?
Alucard mail.
Has to pick it up. He does this forwarded thing. I think he has a P.O. box.
Mail not as in mail is an item. Okay, it's in the Alucard mailbox.
Right, of course.
The Alucard, mail Alucard. He's on the screen right now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's right under my nose.
Well, apparently, people in chat don't know what I'm talking about regarding cigar pipe store that also sells swords. So I guess that trope is either is only at the mall near me, or it's long dead, and sword stores and cigar stores have split, which was a shame.
That is a shame.
Old Rox's quarters is where you'll find the Alucard mail.
Ah, good. That's
Thank
where we're
you.
going, actually. And that's where we are. Do you happen to know where in Old Rox's quarters? Is that a thing that can be described in text?
Old Rox's quarters for Alucard mail inverted.
We'll find it.
We'll discover it. Wait, who's that?
Cthulhu.
Sure, why not?
You're ready to accept anything at this moment.
Actually, at this moment in his... Yes, just you can say whatever you want.
What's our time looking like?
It's 9:30.
Good. Right on time. A few extra things we can do if we end up finishing early, but... pretty sure it's gonna finish up right on schedule.
Yeah, okay, so other people remember the cigar cutlery store combo. Okay, good.
I just know the store that sells all the ceramic wizards. That's
Yeah.
where I always hung out.
They also sold those at the one near me too. There were ceramic wizards, dragons, swords, and cigars, which honestly I respect.
You gotta. Right, here's the last of the 5 sub-bosses.
It's just a mummy.
Whoa, whoa, hey, chick!
Okay, this mummy is cool.
Listen to this sound effect when he attacks.
That's like a Hanna-Barbera thing.
Yeah, this game has a lot of goofy sound effects in it. Mummy has joined the wacky races.
Mummy is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mummy is dunny. I'm sorry, that was not...
That does not meet our quality of standards for jokes. I'm sorry,
No.
you have to spawn a rear weapon and then leave the screen.
Alright, Dracula's rib. We got it.
Now we can put him back together. So what we gotta do is head to the old central station. Clock tower once again. Not the tower, but the clock room.
No. Congo, by pipe, I meant tobacco pipe. I did not mean any other kind of pipe. I'm talking very specifically about the cigar stores. Not talking about head shops, very different. Okay, sorry.
That is different.
I wanted to clarify.
I'm glad you did.
Yes.
We're accurate at the
Cool.
expense of everything else. Is it in here somewhere? If I was in Alucard's mail, where would
Is
I
the mail
be?
past... Okay, hold on. Go back. Is the mail past the boss room? Hold on. I'm seeing go back. I'm seeing a lot here in chat.
Here it is.
Oh, never. We got it. Thank you, folks.
You know what? Let's go ahead and just put them all on at once. Let's be the real Alucard. Because we've earned it, baby. There it is. We have become full Alucard. Right back where he was at the start of the game.
I'm so happy for him.
Spent so long going through one castle and finding out there's another identical castle that's upside down.
Just like right behind him.
We've all been there. You just look at that castle and you go, ugh. It's gonna take all day. Dad's really dragging this out.
Ah, shit, we talking pewter collections? Yes. Danny, did you... I was gonna say, if you ever collected, like, pewter dragons and shit.
You're looking at one right now.
I mean, it's not, first of all, it's not pewter. But it should be pewter. If you
There is a wizard statuette on top of my desk that my roommates got me for my birthday one year.
Yeah, I'm pointing at it. It's
They also got me a giant cookie from the giant cookie store at the mall that had a wizard on it. I ate it.
You need more wizard stuff.
I agree.
You've got, like, the wizard statue.
I've got the wizard on Blu-ray.
You have the wizard drinking beer in the kitchen, Frank, that I got you one year.
Oh yeah.
I forgot I got you that. I really like that.
Yeah, more wizard stuff than I even thought. Wizard stuff.
Danny just likes wizards.
Set up one more teleporter. Then we can go fight Dad.
Alright, Dad. Enough of your bullshit.
Hello, Dad. I'm in your castle.
Danny does not have Ralph Bakshi's wizards, but I do on VHS.
Yeah, we're covered, don't worry.
So yeah, we're a very pro-wizard household. See, that looks like a Cthulhu. But...
Maybe they got him mixed up.
Maybe.
Maybe Malachi was supposed to be Cthulhu, and vice versa.
Are you gonna fight the optional boss, Danny?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean... would it be faster to do it now? Hell! Let's do it.
Who cares?
What else could go wrong? Let's go fight that optional boss.
Okay, Malachi and Cthulhu were swapped. Okay.
That actually makes a lot of sense, yeah. Since the teleporter is right here. I think the optional boss is way deep underground, right? Where the butt boss was?
Yeah, sure. I'm the expert on this game, so yeah.
Okay. Better not be wrong.
Well, if I'm wrong, you can... I don't know.
You're off the show.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to replace you.
Ooh.
With, just me talking to Alex, only I play the role of Alex as well.
Are you gonna do, like, a funny voice?
No.
Okay, thank you for not giving me Ronnie's voice. I appreciate it.
I'm Alex.
No! Annie, no! No, please.
I'll just find it, like, someone else to play you. I'll still have to call him Alex, though.
You're gonna pay someone on Fiverr.
Yeah. Gonna do a real bad job.
This is one, we are definitely classifying this as a platformer, and we will be ranking it. And unless there's a DOS fighting game starring him, we will not see Elmo on Monday.
I don't know. There's a lot of Sesame Street fighting games out there. Also, we're not playing fighting games, we're doing 3DO.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right, we are. Okay, cool. I completely... Good.
Yeah, you don't gotta do any work.
I do. I am very happy for the extra time.
Okay, so I think the way this is gonna work is we saved back in Olrox's quarters, right? I'm gonna give myself one chance to beat this unbeatable super boss.
Okay, good luck with the unbeatable super boss.
And if we die, we get taken right back to right before Dracula.
Okay.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Alright.
What would be the best way to beat this guy?
You say that, but Dracula is the ultimate mascot. Just the king of mascots.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is where they spawn the cats. Sometimes. They don't always.
Spawn cat! No. We came to see cats.
Or maybe they become cats? Hang on. This warrants investigation.
There they are!
There we go.
There they are! Baby!
Mm-hmm. That's what that one helmet protects you from, those tiny little cats.
Oh, that's so good.
I think they only do like 1 damage anyways.
Screw it. I'm gonna brag. Speaking of cats, we got buttons on a harness and a leash now. He we'll sometimes be okay with it.
Mm-hmm. We're trying to harness train the cat. So we don't have enough trouble in our lives already.
He's doing. It's how I started this journey in the beginning of October, and it's still going, and he is slowly but surely learning.
This area looks weird in the inverted castle.
Oh, unfortunately, we did see Cats the movie this weekend, so you can't tell us not to see it. Yeah, sorry.
Too late. It's
saw
all
it.
been downhill since then. Every bad luck element in my life is because of watching that damn movie.
Oh, you're anti-Jellicle now?
Yep, I am no longer a fan of the Jellicle cats. Alright, how do we prepare for this guy? We want...
Do you want to cheese him with the cheese thing?
Yeah, let's do that. Cheese him with the cheese thing.
I was thinking the rod, where you just blaze his ass.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll kill us immediately, right? Maybe we should put on some thunder resistance. Because he's a thunder man.
Do you have the barrel circlet, you are being asked?
No, I do not.
Alright, I see shield rod his ass, and it's...
Resist thunder. You ready for this?
No.
Look how big!
Okay, do you have a weapon?
This weapon.
Okay, cool.
Does thunder damage. Does a lot if you're not protected.
I like that little goblin just kind of giving him a
He's
poke for a single,
he's doing the best he can. You know what, just to be extra sure, let's go ahead and cheese him with the shield rod. Because fuck this guy. There it is.
I'm really excited for this.
Or better yet, let's use the power of Sire.
Okay.
It calls on Great Granddad to give holy damage to everybody.
Aw, thank you, Granddad!
Now, the old coup de grace. Hang on, it's coming.
Yes, this is an Alex mode fight. Love it.
Got him.
Yes, thank you.
There's your
Thank you.
Galamoth fight.
I love when you cheat. I love cheesing in video games.
It's so good.
good.
It's always so satisfying. It's another thing I like about this game. It's not the fact that it's broken, but in so many different ways. Depending on the route you take through the game or just how you want to play it, you can break it in any number of magical ways. It's always satisfying. Now, what was he hiding, do you think? That's right, he was hiding the gas cloud. We can turn into a fart cloud now.
Are you fucking with me?
I forgot that's where the gas cloud was.
Did you really forget?
I knew it was in the game, I just didn't know that it was behind Galamoth. Pretty good.
Buttercup Bandito, we did talk about Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band on the movie on
Holy crap,
Wednesday.
did you just bring that up independently of our discussion on Wednesday?
Yes, we went into at length, but we are very much aware of that movie.
That's the worst musical ever made.
Mm-hmm.
I've only seen like 12 of them, but actually less than that. What did I say the order was? Like the best one was Blues Brothers, second place Xanadu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone reminded me Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I don't even consider like a musical or a movie. It's just kind of like a fact of life.
That's true. That's true.
But that would be number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Underneath that would be Frank Zappa's Baby Snakes. Yes, it counts.
Okay.
Underneath that, Blues Brothers 2000, Cats 2019, and Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. That's my musical rankings. Thanks for tuning in.
Does the Talking Heads movie True Stories count?
Oh my god, I forgot about that movie. Between Xanadu and Rocky Horror.
Okay. Thank you. Listen, yes. I'm not going to ban anyone for being anti-Xanadu, but please understand
Xanadu's a fantastic movie.
This is a pro-Xanadu household. And honestly, after seeing Cats, I'm sad that I called it the Xanadu of 2019, because Cats is way worse. Danny's just, Blab, Danny's just a big Falcon fan.
That's me. Wait, what?
We're talking about Xanadu.
Oh, yeah.
Danny feels like Xanadu is just people, like, printing out Xanadu on old fax machines, like, frame by frame.
Instead of redrawing album covers, he faxes them. That's fax Xanadu.
I don't think Danny's seen Tommy. I haven't seen Tommy. I have Tommy, and I've never seen it.
I've heard the album. I think I saw the movie. But if I did, I was too young and I blocked it out. Where are we going? Back to Aurochs's quarters.
Yeah.
We beat Galamoth.
Has Danny not seen Little Shop of Horrors?
Oh, I've seen that. That's
okay. Good. That's like...
That's somewhere in the top 5.
Yeah,
I'm tired of ranking them.
Yeah. Danny's already given up on ranking.
We'll put together a new spreadsheet after we rank this game.
Would I put that above? I'd put that above Xanadu, but I'm not gonna lie, Little Shop of Horrors is my favorite musical, probably of all time.
It's pretty great. But give me back my freaking Chrisigrim. Christian Graham. That's a work-safe version of Instagram.
That sucks. I was gonna ask, isn't Instagram already pretty safe for work? But I know if I say that,
not the Instagrams I look at. Hubba hubba.
Chad is going to flood me with like horny Instagram posts, and I don't want that. I will see Phantom of the Paradise and the Apple and all that 70s and 80s cheese eventually. I have
a life to live.
I was gonna say I have a lot going on. I say, playing Cookie Clicker all day.
We should do a watch party for Sgt. Pepper's.
Actually, we really,
the joke will be like, yeah, we're going to watch it with you, and then I'll just put it on and leave the room.
Danny, that's so mean.
And I'll be like, wow, what a bad movie.
You're making me have to moderate. Well, check our Discord for further details.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the 5 parts of Vlad. And with that, we once again get to hear the 13 bongs.
Just the perfect amount of bongs.
Count them.
Alright, let's go. 1, 6, 7.
Hey, you trying to count here? Anybody counting? What's numbers? I don't have any numbers. I'm a demon.
13. That's 13 bongs, alright.
Alright, good. You would be a good ballot counter. So here we are in the final hallway before Count Dracula. Newly resurrected, new in box, shrink wrap still intact. Who shrink wrapped Dracula?
Yes!
He was never sealed to begin with. You resealed Dracula?
Let's just say that Dracula's friends with Orkinson, okay?
Okay. Don't look that up. But before we fight Dracula, we have something important to do. We've beaten Galamoth, we've gotten all the Dracula parts, but we haven't finished the Peanut Challenge. Now, the Peanuts are a great comic book from the early 30s or 40s that went on for several years. They had a bunch of specials. What was I talking about?
I don't know. Did I ruin your brain by looking up that count tweet?
You did.
Okay.
Right, Peanuts. We got 10 Peanuts. Now, anything else you use in this game, like, say, the Chinese bun, if you push square, this tosses on the floor and you gotta eat it off the floor.
Gross.
Peanuts, the description says difficult to eat. And what you do when you push the square button here, you toss it up in the air, and while it's in the air, on the way down, you have to hold up directly underneath it to pop Alucard's mouth open and for him to eat the peanut.
That's too complicated.
I wasted one chance. We have 9 chances to do this. Do you think I can do it?
You know what? Yes. I say yes on the Danny challenge.
We'll do it in 1.
Holy shit! He did it in 1! That makes up for everything!
Called it.
Danny did it! Danny did it! Danny did it! Danny did it! Danny...
2 in a row.
Holy shit!
3 in a row. 4 in a row. 4
in a row!
That's my best so far.
Nice catch, you did it, you did it. I am not repeating half of what you're saying about nuts.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
it's nothing but good news and congratulations.
It's good,
Thank you
clean
all.
fun in our
Good,
chat.
clean fun.
I'm
glad I was able to do that. That feels good.
No. This was authentic. No need to raid our house. This, no.
I'm not
trickery
peanut
here.
doping, all right?
No. I counted them. That was real. No stuff here.
You ready to beat this game?
Yes. Get his ass.
Let's beat this game.
Eat shit, Dad.
You have done well
Snap.
in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont.
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft.
Snapped.
This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
It's the best there is.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Says you. This is a cool looking fight,
It is cool.
but it's pretty weak, all considered. Especially when you got this weapon.
Oh yeah. What you fought so hard for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
But
Fucking
my
own.
goal is
Oh, you say you love the darkness? Why don't you dwell there for all eternity?
To purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Cool.
Father,
Well met, my son.
It's him.
It's been a long
Hey,
time.
Dad.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Yeah.
Get his ass.
The ultimate showdown. Father and son. Dad, you're looking
Whoa,
pretty
Dad,
weird.
you look like a freak. Alucard, your dad's a freak.
Dad, you look a little different. Do something with your hair? Yeah, this is Dracula. There's a lot here. Oh yeah, and he summons enemies and then squishes them to get his health back.
That's really funny. I'm sorry.
This background seems to be made of polygons if you look at it closely.
Oh, it is. It's just like projecting what you call it on polygons.
like we're in a dodecahedron or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's fart on Dad. Oh, he guards against it.
No, Dad.
Dad has protection against the fart element.
All right.
Oh, hang on.
Watch your health, honey.
Let's watch our health. Why don't we do the classic combination? Finish Dad off in style.
Yes. Cheese, Dad. Cheese, Dad.
Hope you like cheese, Dad. Oh, that killed him.
Go
Yes!
back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
Yes.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe.
Look it up.
Tell me, what What were Lisa's last words?
She said, "Do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm, for theirs is already a hard lot." She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
We beat the game. Good work, Alex.
Thank you.
You got me to the easy
So
part.
you made it.
Alucard,
You may need to
I'm
turn
glad
this up.
you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
Twould.
I see.
Farewell, then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
And the quest is over. That's the second best ending. You get the best one if you explore like 200% between both castles. In that one, Maria changes her mind and goes to find Alucard, and they make lots of little vampire babies.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
This is the second best ending, where we go to a never-ending sleep forever.
We just kind of wander off because we're depressed.
Yeah.
I get it.
Good endings all.
Mm-hmm.
And good work, Alex, getting through the first castle. Good work, me, for fucking up the second castle in a way I could have never foreseen.
You did good. And I will say this, at least, the way that you failed was insanely funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, no I Am the Wind. I could sing it if that makes it better.
Yes.
Just like the wind, I'm always wind. Drifting high up in the air with the wind.
Good. I like this.
What was the next part? Through thick and thin, I'm always wind. Blowing in your hair and your hands and legs. There you go, that's I Am the Wind. I think I just killed Alex.
Stop the stream!
It goes on like that. You can go listen to it on YouTube. That's basically it. There's a much more somber ending song here in the Xbox 360 version. Alright.
Cold Jams, no!
Excuse me. That was a perfect replication of... Yeah, there's a link to it if you want to listen to it.
Thank you. Actually, shit, should we? You know, I could just play the YouTube video on loop while we ranked if you wanted to play I Am the Wind.
You want to do that?
Shit, I'm actually
Alright,
down.
load it up, have it on repeat, and we will listen to I Am the Wind while we rank this thing. What a game. So, just to clear the air, I spent the extra time playing forward in this game and grinding for the Chrysogram, just because I knew we'd never find it during the course of regular gameplay. I'm glad I did that, considering how things shook out.
Yes, I'm glad you did that too.
What a game. What a game.
Oh no, we're definitely ranking this because it's a platformer.
Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't think of this as a platformer, and in fact, before playing this for Mascot Friday, I would have probably just said it's an action game. Just a straightforward video game where you hit things with a sword. But in fact, through the whole game, you're doing nothing but platforming. And a lot of the appeal is this castle that's specifically designed to be traversed via platforming. And I think that makes it a worthwhile platformer.
I think so too, and I think especially with I hope I showed how much like platformness there was and all that shit.
Yeah, all that shit.
All that shit. Oh, thank you for linking to the Cynthia Harrell, I apologize, article. I've been wanting to read that one and I kept forgetting.
Oh yeah, I gotta get around to that too.
Yeah.
Okay, Alex. cut off the Elgato, close those horrible tabs that you had open over the course of the stream, and we'll get to playing I Am the Wind here in the background. There you go. You hearing that saxophone? That's Dracula himself.
Damn.
On the soprano sax. In real life, Dracula is better known by his stage name, Kenny G.
Danny? I don't think you're right.
I think I'm right.
Oh, don't listen to Danny.
Folks, now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join... No, we're going to rank some platformers. This is where you get to decide whether the games we played are better or worse than Bubsy Claws Encounters of the Furred Kind for the Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. You can let us know with an RP Angel Bubsy or an RP Devil Bubsy, depending on how you feel. We're going to rank one game and one game only. It's the one game that's occupied the last 3 Fridays of streams, and thank God it's over. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Is it better or worse than Bubsy?
If you think it's better, give us an RP Angel Bubsy. If you think it's worse, give us an RP Devil Bubsy. And I am seeing an overwhelming amount of Angel Bubsies.
Yeah, just had to make it official. So this isn't a perfect game, as we saw back in the Inverted Castle. They kind of had to fudge a few things just to make it work. They didn't design the castle completely to be played the same way upside down as it was right side up. But for 1997, the amount of love, the amount of detail, the amount of stuff they put in this game is just incredible. And it's going to go up there on the list, in my opinion. That's my review. It's going to go up there.
Multiple people have said right under, Super Mario World, top 10, easy top 10.
Let's scroll the top 10.
We are being told to put it below Boogerman. I'm ignoring that request.
Boogerman, huh? Well, that game has its qualities. Wow, that's a lot of Sonic games.
Yeah, actually, I think this might be the first Metroidvania game we've got.
That's true. We still have to rank stuff like Super Metroid, the DS Castlevanias, many, many, many Metroids, Castleroids, Vaniatroids, all that to come in the future.
So to go in the top 10, it would have to be better than Dynamite Headdy and DuckTales. Are you prepared to make that statement, Danny?
I love those games.
Mm-hmm, you sure do.
But they don't match Symphony of the Night in terms of depth. And Symphony of the Night is really fun. I don't know if it's entirely the same level of fun throughout the 12 or so hours it's supposed to take you to beat the game, but it's pretty darn fun. So
Kirby,
I would
two.
I would say rank it in the top 10. I'm ready to say it's better than DuckTales.
Holy shit. Well, okay.
I'm going above Rocket Knight. Going above Super Ghouls and Ghosts even. Demon's Crest comes close. Demon's Crest is basically a proto-Symphony of the Night. But I still think Symphony of the Night's better. I think we're looking at top 5 here.
Top 5. We have ranked Crash. Crash is on our 3D mascot platformer ranking list. This is
Oh yeah, we have a totally different 3D ranking list if you want to look that up. There's links underneath the video here on Twitch.
Mm-hmm. Below Sonic 2, above Super Mario World, below Super Mario World, number 2, better than Sonic 2.
Do we have a consensus here? I see a lot of people say just below Super Mario World, and if that's the will of the people, we gotta do it.
There's a lot of around the Sonic the Hedgehog. It's between Sonic the Hedgehog and Super Mario World here. Better game than Super Mario World, but not as good of a platformer. Above Super Mario World, above Super Mario World. Above Super Mario World, below Kirby. We can't. I wish I could.
You'll have to join me in remaking this list.
Oh,
all right,
Christ.
I'll stop that.
One or two. Below Sonic 2, above Sonic CD.
Yeah, Sonic CD is the sticking point for me, because I enjoy those two games about equally, I'd say.
Yeah. So how about this? Gonna offer you something between Sonic CD and Kirby Superstar. Chat.
I think it's either realistically going to be there or between Mario World and Kirby Superstar.
All right.
There's enough pushback where I don't think it's going to net that first place. It's close though. It's so close.
Do it. I'm seeing a lot of do-its, but I want to be very careful here. Some people do think it should be above Kirby Superstar. I believe that. I can get it. But I think most people are trending towards wanting it being okay with it between Sonic City and Kirby Superstar.
That's what my gut says. It doesn't have to be. You don't have to think the same thing.
No. I'm seeing above Kirby's, better than Kirby, number 2.
Better than Kirby and below
Kirby, above Kirby, above.
It's a tough argument.
Mist could not pass Kirby. Okay, this is so contentious. How do I make a straw poll? We got to straw poll this.
Okay, you gonna do it?
How do I
Strawpoll.me. We're gonna do this for real, and Alex is gonna do that because
I have a computer.
Yeah.
So
way to rub it in my face. Above Kirby Superstar or below Kirby?
All right, I'm creating the poll.
You gotta make a title.
Oh.
Soten. Yeah, get it right. Soten having relations with Kirby.
That is not what I... well, I guess here you... Folks, is it going above or below Kirby?
It's official. Make your voice heard.
There's the poll.
This is permanent and cannot be changed until it can.
Vote. I'm putting it in again. I'm going to keep spamming this until all the votes are in.
Hey, quit spamming our chat.
No way. What are the results? Oh, it is a close one.
Sure is.
Don't.
I'm gonna wait for a few more votes here. Let's say 60 seconds.
Count.
No, we're keeping the count going.
Sorry.
Federal law prevents us from ending this count early. We're gonna wait a full 60 seconds as mandated.
Oh my god, it's going back and forth over and over.
Oh, it actually changed a couple of times.
Yeah. Okay, this is contentious. Okay.
This is a race.
I'm gonna wait. Ugh. I want to almost wait till we get like... Oh, we're getting close to 40 votes. That's what I'm looking for. 39.
I think we hit the 30-second mark here.
Okay.
One more
40.
half minute.
Okay, okay.
And this game's fate is sealed. Like we sealed Dracula for the next 100
years. Oh no, it's going to a tie. No!
It's a goddamn tie. This is close. Kirby has a lot to lose here.
Alright, we're 41 votes.
Think of the delegates, Kirby.
Kirby! Why are we talking to Mr. Kirby? He's not voting.
Because he's the one to lose. It's his election to lose.
And... Oh, tie just broke. Okay. Nope, tie is back. Oh my god.
We were at 44 votes, 22 votes apiece. I'm going to extend this another 30 seconds while we resolve this, and I'm going to hold it.
Oh
this
my
is
god,
the last
please
30
don't
seconds
do this
for real.
To me.
This is the most stressful poll numbers I've seen all day. 20 seconds. Anyone who has not voted, submit your absentee ballots now.
You have to submit your ballots.
10 seconds.
There's someone named Chad Chasley screaming at our door. You better hurry.
We are closing the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Poll's closed. Hit that reload button and confirm. Wow. Incredible. Come from behind victory for Below Kirby.
24?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night is our third best mascot platformer of all time.
I just want to say that was what was it? 23 for Below and 22 for Above. That could not have been any closer.
It was real close. Thanks everyone who voted. This was important. We had to establish this.
Okay. There's so many systems standing.
Just put PS1. There's plenty of ports. If you want to play this game, there's many ports available for you. That would be Konami and Konami, I think.
Okay, yeah. Konami, KCET. Should we mention this was a port?
Nah.
Okay.
Konami. And KCET.
Oh man, KCET is the name of the of the LA PBS affiliate.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Congratulations, LA. And congratulations to all Castlevania fans. We won this day. But do keep in mind that there's more Castlevania games, more Metroidvanias that we still have to rank. Could they surpass Symphony of the Night? I don't know, it's pretty good. It did pretty well for itself. Up there with the classics, the Super Nintendo Pack-In, the greatest Sega CD game, and Symphony of the Night. Good work, everyone.
100 bits from Kaibi Tororu says, thank you guys. Thank you ever so much, guys, for the amazing Symphony of the Night streams. That was an absolute blast to watch. You are welcome.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. That was a multi-week playthrough, and I think it was worth it. Usually I like to flip around through a bunch of different games, but in this case, people seem to like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, our vampire hunting career can be put to rest for the next 100 years, because it's the weekend.
Fucking finally!
Enjoy the weekend, everybody.
We all need a weekend. I need a weekend.
Take a break from hunting all them vampires. Galamoth, he can wait. Tell him to take a hike for now, because you gotta enjoy the weekend. We'll be back on Monday with Multimedia Monday, which I've been slacking on lately, so I'll make it up to you with a 3DO grab bag stream.
Yes!
That's right, I'm so excited I can barely get it out. Gonna play a bunch of 3DO games. In fact, the format, I think, is... Even I won't know what we're gonna play. I'm gonna hand Alex a stack of discs, and you're gonna pull from them randomly.
Yes!
And whatever you pick, we gotta play it.
Oh, I'm so excited!
That'll be at 2 p.m. Central, Monday afternoon. Please be there. It's going to be fun. Also, patrons, head to patreon.com/retropals. If you're at the $5 tier, you get to decide what we play next Wednesday. The theme is remakes and rebreaks. Just for argument's sake, I put up a bunch of really shitty ports and remakes in the poll, and depending on what wins, we're going to go with that and play a bunch of similar stuff for the winning platform.
Nice.
Your choices include Bomberman Act Zero, Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis, Sega Ages 2500 Golden Axe, or Super Mario 64 DS. A lot of good winners there. A lot of good stream material we can mine from that. Right now, there's a very clear winner, but go ahead and cast a vote there without looking at the prior votes.
Mm-hmm.
Vote with your heart, not with your brain.
Yes. Never vote with brains. It just makes the mess of the voting machine.
I agree. I'm going to look for a host. Alex, do us a wrap-up, if you would.
Okay, we're on YouTube, youtube.com/retropals. We post highlights of our streams there. Our latest one just got unbanned, and we just got it unblocked. So
yeah,
you can see
unblocked
D.
worldwide.
You can see the D, finally, on our stream. So do check that out on our YouTube channel. Also, part 2 of the podcast I was on just came out. Let me post that to the chat. That was me on the Audible Autism podcast on the Autistic Empire Network. I talk a lot about theme parks in this one, so if you want to hear me...
You finally get unrestricted Alex theme park talk. Are you happy now? Something a lot of people have been asking for.
That's where it is, so you got to check that out to hear me talk about theme parks. I like them. Unbanned chat? Yes, chat can never be banned. We love them.
The unbannable. The undying.
The beautiful chat.
Love never dies. That's the tagline of chat.
Who do you have to host, honey?
Thanks for watching. We're going to send you over to Duke Donuts, who I was actually watching just before the stream. He's doing a Japanese PlayStation 1 grab bag, so all kinds of stuff you have never heard of in your life, we'll probably never see again. It's going to be streamed right now with Duke Donuts. What the hell is he playing? He's playing...
A video game.
A video game? Some kind of block dropping puzzler that I've never heard of in my life, so good. This is a good one to go with. Enjoy Duke Donuts, have a good weekend, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.
See ya, folks.